Welcome to Biz Wire. I'm Joseph Nordstrom in Beijing. China's top officials wrap up their closely watched third plenum meeting with analysts looking for signs of clues about the many critical issues facing leaders of the world's second largest economy. Reforms to that economy have been hyped by Communist Party leaders as unprecedented and comprehensive. The details will likely come to light over the coming days and weeks, but China watchers expect a general blueprint to be presented outlining how leaders intend to put Chinese development on a sustainable path. The four-day meeting started Saturday as the third plenum of the 18th Party Congress and is attended by the Communist Party's Central Committee, a body with just over 200 full members. Over the weekend, state-controlled media such as Xinhua News Agency and China's Central Television only carried limited coverage about proceedings of the closed-door plenum. On Tuesday afternoon, an announcement of reform decisions is expected. We won't know the significance until much later, and implementation will be key. But the vice chairman of the State-Owned Asset Supervision and Administration Commission, Huang Shuhe, said during the weekend that reforms to state-owned enterprises, or SOEs, will go into effect soon after the meeting concludes. There are major issues in making SOEs more efficient, innovative, and competitive, including favorable treatment on land and even natural resources from national and local governments and preferential loans from state-backed banks. One anticipated change is that Commission officials said private companies and investors are welcome to acquire larger stakes in SOEs so they can have a bigger say in decision-making. Huang says the restructuring and upgrading of state-owned enterprises is at a crucial stage, and changing the ownership structure is, quote, a high priority that will benefit sustainable development of the Chinese economy. There are 112 so-called central SOEs that are under the supervision of Beijing regulators. Assets of those 112 central SOEs were valued at over $7 trillion at the end of last year. Well, President Xi Jinping has acted with a heavy hand towards the media and public speech online, more reminiscent of Mao Zedong. On economic matters, he often invokes Deng Xiaoping, both in the symbolism of where he visits and in the words he uses to express his goals. There's been much talk about letting the market play a greater role in the economy and figuring out a more effective balance between government and private enterprise. The so-called 383 scheme provides a potential roadmap for a much more transparent and market-oriented China reforms aimed at opening up the economy, transforming the government, and reforming enterprises to boost innovation. Party officials may have deliberately raised expectations, knowing they would have to follow through or else risk disappointing their public. We will keep you updated on the latest developments from the third plenum as they become available. You're watching Biz Wire on the Blue Ocean Network, China's first and only privately owned broadcast media. All of our stories can be seen on our website, BONTV/biz-wire. In just a second, we'll continue with more insight into the big picture of China's economy.